on Mr. Belvedere.
The 3 television networks will present nearly 10,000 hours of original programming this year. Not reruns, original programming. That's more hours than there are in an entire year. Now add programs produced by public television, local affiliates, and independents. Well, nobody could watch it all, and that's the point. There is a choice, and it's your choice. American television and you.
Monday.
I'm asking you to flirt with my wife.
It's marriage with a touch of mayhem.
John.
No. Yes.
Mary?
Mary.
Gloria. Glory.
Mary.
Monday on You Love American Style.
Important notice from Value City. Presenting Value City's Super Dot Sale. Now save like never before on already reduced clearance merchandise in every one of our major departments. Just look for the reduced price ticket, then flip the ticket over and look for the dot. The cashier will deduct an additional 20% for the yellow dot, an additional 30% for the green dot, an additional 40% for the blue dot, and an additional 50% for the red dot. So hurry in for best selection, only at Value City, where you'll find better living for less.
Today Leasing presents The Great Dream Escape.
All the things you've been wanting for your home can be yours today with no down payment, no credit checks. Imagine these fantastic items in your home. Today, Leasing's Philco double deals on a portable color television and VCR, just $16.95 per week. Or this 25-inch console television and VCR, just $21.95 per week. Make your dreams come true at these showroom locations, or lease by phone the same-day delivery from Today Leasing.
Lease it today, today, today.
Partners break up.
I quit.
Terror breaks out. Dempsey and Makepeace.
Dempsey and Makepeace, Saturday night at 10 here on 32 Alive.
It's Perfect Match. And now, here is your host, Bob Bowen.
Thank you very much. Thanks and welcome to Perfect Match, the show that peeks into the private lives of husbands and wives to see how well they really know each other. Now, every day we start off with 3 couples. First, we separate the husbands from the wives, and then while they're apart, we ask each of them some very intimate questions. Now, we bring them back together again here on the show to see how well their answers match. And those matches today could be worth well over $5,000. Good luck to all of them. Let's meet these folks now, shall we? Our first couple's been together for 11 years. She is a nurse, and he's a jet mechanic. Welcome, please, Bill and Delisa Lewis. You have been apart all day, haven't you? Yeah, no doubt about that. Delisa, tell me about Bill.
Okay, this is my husband, William Lewis, and he's the father of my 2 children. And he lights up my life.
He does? Is it William or Bill?
It's
which you prefer?
Whichever, as long as you don't call me late for supper.
No, okay. I'll call you Bill if you'll tell me about Delisa.
Well, this is my wife, Delisa, and I love her very much. And the special thing about her, she's all mine.
All right. Bill and Delisa, have a seat. The Lewises, go ahead. Our next couple's been together for 2 years. She works for the police department, and he's a police officer. Please welcome Ben and Rocky Antonello. Rocky. What's that short for?
Roxanne.
Roxanne. Okay, tell me about Ben.
Oh, this is Ben, my husband, and also my best friend. No matter what happens in our lives, he always keeps me smiling.
Ben, how about Rocky here?
This is my beautiful wife, Rocky. She's great, and the best thing I like about her when she laughs, she snorts.
She snorts? Have a seat. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, our final couple's been together for 31 years. She is a housewife, and he's an insurance agent. Please say hello to Frank and Bev Shara. Good to see you, she says. Bev, tell me about Frank.
This is my wonderful husband, Frank. We have a terrific marriage going. We have a wonderful son, daughter, son-in-law, and grandson. And all because of a blind date, which I didn't want to go on.
Oh. You stuck with it. Good for you. Yeah, Frank, how about Bev?
Well, this is my perfect wife, Beverly, and she's one of the best cooks, and cooks an Italian dish called rapini, or broccoli di rab. Absolutely delicious.
Broccoli ba. How do you say sit down in Italian?
Setata.
Setata. Frank and Bev, the setata di Siana. Now remember, before the show, while our husbands and wives were still isolated in separate rooms, we asked each of them some very intimate questions. And now's the time for them to make some money by showing off how well they really know each other. So let's get started. We're going to start each of you couples off with $200 in betting money. Now, couples, on each question, you may bet from $10 up to everything you've got. It just depends upon how confident you are that you can match your spouse's answer. Our first question is for the wives, and we're going to find out about stimulating your husband. That's how we're going to start. So I can't wait for this. Let's go down to the Lewises and Delisa. If Bill were stranded on a deserted island and he needed one woman to stimulate not his body, but his mind, who would he choose? Going to stimulate his mind out on the island. Now, you have $200 in betting money, Delisa. How much of that do you want to bet that you can match Bill's answer?
I'm going to bet 30.
$30.
I'm going to bet 30, and I'm going to say...
Well, don't say yet. Let's find out first what Bill said, because we asked him this question before the show, and that was his answer. It still is. Now, $30 on the line, Delisa. He's stranded on a desert island. He needs one woman to stimulate not his body, but his mind. Who does he choose?
Me.
Bill, what'd you say?
I said her, yeah!
All right. Good for you. Off and running, up to 230. Let's go to the Antonellos, who have 200. Rocky, how much of that 200 do you want to bet?
50.
$50. All right, this could give you the lead. Let's find out what Bill said when we asked him this question earlier. Here's his answer. Now, $50, Rocky. Bill's stranded on a deserted island. He needs one woman to stimulate his mind, not his body. Who does he choose?
He better say the right one, me.
He did? Uh-oh. Ben, what'd you say?
I said Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd!
Sybil Shepherd. Lisa, let's go to the Shires who have $200. Bev, how much of your 200 are you going to bet?
I think I'm going to go about 40.
$40, right in the middle there. All right. Let's see what Frank said. We asked him this question, and here's his answer. That's it. Now, $40. Who does he choose?
Here again, it better be me.
Frank, what'd you say?
I would.
He said you, Bev. He did. And that's a $40 match for the Shires. That puts you in the lead at $240. And we'll take a break right now, get set for our next question, which will be for the husbands. We're going to ask you about heavenly bodies, fellas. We'll see what it means when we come back. You do the same. Come back.
What makes Florida Gold Orange Juice so naturally sweet?
100% Valencia.
Nature's sweetest juice orange.
Florida Gold Orange Juice.
The difference is
100% Valencia.
Florida Gold Orange Juice is made only from 100% pure Valencia, nature's sweetest juice orange. That's where Florida Gold gets its naturally sweet taste.
Naturally sweet, it's Florida Gold. Why? Florida Gold, 100% Valencia.
Only one line of cosmetics is designed to keep you at the table instead of the powder room. Because only one line of cosmetics is designed to absorb oil and keep your face from shining through. Corn silk. Even our liquid contains the same unique ingredient that makes our powder absorb oily shine. So use corn silk for natural-looking color and coverage that keeps the shine off your face and you at the table.
And now, back to Perfect Match and Bob Bowen.
Welcome back to Perfect Match. We look at the scores. We find the Shires in the lead with $240 right now. Lewis's, you have $230. Antonello's, you have $150. That's worth a snort, isn't it, Rocky? Let's go to our next question, which is for the husbands. And guys, like I said, we're going to find out about... would you stop that? About heavenly bodies. Oh, we got to start with the Antonellos, too. Look at this. Let's go to Ben. Ben, if snorting Rocky could look like a gorgeous movie star wearing a T-shirt, a wet T-shirt, whose body would you most want her to have? All right? If she could look like a gorgeous movie star wearing a wet T-shirt, whose body would you most want her to have? $150, Ben. How much of that do you want to bet that you can match Rocky?
I'll bet 30.
$30. Okay, let's see what Rocky said when we asked her this question before the show. This was her. There it is. Now, for $30, Ben, she can look like any gorgeous movie star you want, wearing a wet T-shirt. Whose body do you want her to have?
Probably Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch. Rocky, what'd you say?
Joan Collins.
Joan Collins?
No match for the Antonellos. We go to the Shars now. And Frank, how much of your $240 do you want to bet?
Well, I think I'll bet $50.
$50. Well, we asked Bev this question before the show. Let's take a look at what her answer was. There's her response. Now, $50. Frank, whose body would you most want her to have?
You better say this one. It was Sophie Loren.
Bev said Sophie Loren. That's enough. We go to the Lewises now. We have $230. And Bill, how much of your $230 you going to bet?
I'll bet $40.
$40. All right. Let's see what the Lisa said when we asked her this. All right, now, $40, Bill.
Dolly Parton.
All right. Lisa said Dolly Parton. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's a match, and it puts the Lewises to $270. The Antonellos have $120. Shars, you're leading it right now with $290. Here's our last question for you now, couples. Your last chance to bet money, and we are going to go to the wives for this one. We're going to find out about overlooking things. Overlooking things. We go to the Shars, our leaders. Bev, what would you say is the one unpleasant thing about Frank that you have learned to overlook? Now, you're our leaders with $290, Bev. How much of that do you want to risk that you can match Frank?
50.
$50. Well, let's see what Frank said when we asked him this before. Here was his answer. That's Frank's response. Now, $50 riding on this, Bev. What's the one thing, the one unpleasant thing about Frank that you've learned to overlook?
Is leaving the lights on all the time.
Frank! Let's go to the Lewises now, who have $270. And Elisa, how much of that do you want to bet?
50.
$50. Well, we asked Bill this question before the show. Let's take a look at what he said. Oh, there's an interesting response. Now, $50, Delisa. What would you say is the one unpleasant thing about Bill that you have learned to overlook?
That he leaves his clothes all over.
Ah. Boy, that's a boring answer compared to his. Bill, what was your answer?
That was a good answer, but wrong.
What is it?
The main thing that I complain about and get mad at you about is when you go out with your girlfriends, I make you have sex with me, woman. Sex! Sex with me!
That's a real sweet approach you have, Bill.
Your clothes. Your clothes.
All right, no match for the Lewises. We go to the Antonellos, who have $120. And Rocky, how much of that $120 are you going to bet?
Well, we're not doing too good, so I'm going to go with 20.
$20?
Yeah.
You can't do well betting like that, but we'll see how it works out. We'll find out from Ben what he said when we asked him his question before the show. There's his answer. Now, for $20, Rocky, what would you say is the one unpleasant thing about Ben that you've learned to overlook?
He tunes me out. He ignores me a lot.
He ignores you. Ben, is that what you said?
No, I said I belch a lot.
Oh.
He burps loud, as you said. No match for the Antonellos. That means after all our questioning, the Shars are in the lead with $340. Lewises have $220. Antonellos, you have $100. But never fear, because when we come back, any one of you couples could win $5,000 by making a perfect match. Stay right where you are. We're coming back after this.
Something big is happening at Smith's Furniture and Appliance, and it's sending out shockwaves all over town. Smith's has just unleashed a powerhouse of a bedding sale. They've exploded regular prices on Restonic mattresses. Ticket prices are falling on Smith's twin sets, full sets, queens and kings, firm to super firm. They've got it, and you'll get it for less than you ever dreamed during this super savings event. Don't miss this Restonic bedding sale at Smith's. Smith's Furniture, that's who. No wonder it has the competition all shook up.
If you you've ever chosen Dannon over Breyer's yogurt, watch Breyer's turn your yogurt world upside down. Because at the bottom of every cup of new, improved Breyer's strawberry yogurt is more fruit, thicker, richer fruit. It'll turn you right around to new, improved Breyer's. Now that thick, creamy Breyer's yogurt has more real strawberries than Dannon, it tastes great. Try new Breyer's, the full of fruit yogurt. Get to the bottom of it yourself.
Morning, come on and feel it. Feel the lather on your skin. What a great way to begin. And the scent is cool and brisk. No one starts a morning quite like this. Coast picks you up in a special way, like the fresh, clean feeling of a brand new day. Coast, what a great way to begin.
Tonight, Webster gambles and loses his shirt.
Hi. Where are your clothes?
Mac Davis guest stars
I love this guy.
on Webster. Then he's one sharp housekeeper.
Don't move. I want to practice my night trick.
Mr. Belvedere, followed by different strokes, and he's the mayor. Then Pat Boone and Sha-Na-Na.
You guys hold on.
All on the Fall Guy. Then stay tuned for the 32 Alive newsroom at 11 tonight.
And now our $5,000 perfect match round and Bob going.
Wow. We're all just sitting here snorting along with Rocky and enjoying ourselves, but it's time now for our $5,000 perfect match round. Now, as you know, before the show, while our husbands and wives were still... Just stop that. I'm talking, Rocky. We're still separated in different rooms. We asked all of them to write love notes to each other, and we helped them write those notes. And in a moment, they're going to read those notes to each other for the first time. In each one, we have taken out key pieces of information and left some Now, couples, if you can match all the missing pieces of information, that's a perfect match worth $5,000. So good luck to you. Yeah. Let's go. Now, the first love notes are from the wives to the husbands. They all have 2 missing pieces of information, and each match is worth $100. Let's go to the Antonellos now. Yeah, right. Let's start with Snort and Rocky over there.
We're going to do it.
Rocky, your love note to Ben.
Ooh.
My dearest Ben, I signed us up for a self-improvement course. The main thing I need to improve on is...
Ben?
Communication?
Communication. Rocky, what was your answer?
my weight. What am I always complaining about? My weight.
Yeah, your weight.
Thank
She
you.
always complains about her weight. She said she's too...
I don't know why. Let's hear
Yeah.
more about this self-improvement course with your next line, Rocky. Yeah, keep it handy.
And let's face it, dear, the way you blank could stand some improvement. Love, Rocky.
Ben?
The way I eat.
The way you eat. Rocky, your answer?
The way you look. The thing you're always complaining about, too.
Wow.
The way I look? What's wrong with the way I look?
And then she hits you, Ben. Yeah, that's quite a combination. Let's go to the Lewises now. You have $220 to Lisa. Let's see you make some more by matching Bill with his love note.
My dearest Bill, most of the time I think of you as being very cool. You're really Mr. Super Cool whenever you blank.
It's got to be dance, dance, dance.
Dance. To Lisa, what does it have to be?
Show out. See?
Well, show out, dance, or try to get everyone's attention.
Show out every time.
No, that's not a match in our book, Lewis. Sorry about that. Still talking about being very cool, though. Let's hear your next line.
But you're Mr. Lukewarm whenever I blank at bedtime. Love to Lisa.
Bill.
Whenever we make love,
To Lisa, your answer was what?
Undress.
Undress. No, that is not
me, Mr. Lukewarm, when you undress? Me, Mr. Lukewarm, when you undress?
Apparently so.
Would you be Mr. Lukewarm when she
No,
undressed?
don't bring me into this, pal.
You got the first one wrong.
You fight your own battle. Let's go to the Sharas now, who have $340. Bev, that love note for Frank, please.
My dearest Frank, Because you're in the insurance business, I have 2 requests. Please take out $1 million policy on the way you still blank, even after 31 years.
Right.
I have to say, on the way you still look.
You still look. Bev, what'd you say?
Love and respect me, you're so sweet.
Oh, love and respect you.
Look, I'm good looking. Good looking.
Oh, I know that, but I missed
Okay, well, you missed the first request here, Frank. Let's see if you can get the second request. Bev,
Try.
next line.
And please take out a $100 policy on my blank. After 31 years, that's all it's worth. Love, Bev.
Frank?
On myself.
Take out a $100 policy on yourself.
On
Bev,
herself.
what was your answer?
On her. On her.
Heroes!
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Backside.
Oh, yeah.
No match there, obviously. Let's take a break right now. Shars, you're in the lead with $340. Lewis is with $220. Antonello's with $100. We'll take a break. Get set for part 2 of our perfect match round when we double the stakes to $200 for a match. We'll be right back. Don't go.
It's lecherous laughter on the next taxi as Louis gets ready for his date with Elaine.
I don't even know why I'm putting this shirt on. In a couple hours, it's going to be ripped from my body.
And as Elaine ponders her terrible fate, she plots the surprise of Louis's life.
You look like Nanook at the north.
But covered curves can't stop Louis's lust.
The ice is broken.
On Taxi.
Taxi, Friday at 5 on 32 Alive.
Important notice from Value City. Presenting Value City's Super Dot Sale. Now save like never before on already reduced clearance merchandise in every one of our major departments. Just look for the reduced price ticket, then flip the ticket over and look for the dot. The cashier will deduct an additional 20% for the yellow dot, an additional 30% for the green dot, an additional 40% for the blue dot, and an additional 50% for the red dot. So hurry in for best selection, only at Value City, where you'll find better living for less.
Furniture Liquidators rescues you from the midwinter blahs with our incredible midwinter sale and clearance.
Midwinter sale and clearance?
Only Furniture Liquidators can offer you big savings on furniture for every room in your home and still offer you no down payment, no payments, and no interest till May.
That's the kind of payment plan I need.
Take advantage of our sale prices now and use our free layaway till your tax return comes in.
I'm on my way.
Saving you money like never before. Furniture Liquidators, saving you more.
All Kentuckiana locations.
If you would like to be contestants on Perfect Match, call 213-469-6196.
There's something big for big cheese lovers.
Velveeta extra thick slices are here.
They're a whole lot more of what you love slices for.
That's Velveeta extra thick.
Extra thick, no other slice goes to such great heights.
Big enough for the biggest cheese appetites.
No other slice will ever suffice. For a slice that's extra thick, there's only one slice to pick. There's no single slice like Velveeta.
Extra thick.
If you want fish that really tastes fresh, you'll love the fresh taste of Vandicams. But you gotta catch 'em first. Vandicams, the freshest ideas in frozen fish.
Gee, Mr. Owl, the giant sure doesn't put much water in his niblets corn.
Precisely, Sprout. Niblets brand corn is packed with very little water to help keep its taste fresh, crisp, and sweet.
Precisely.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Once again, Bob Dolan and Perfect Match.
Welcome back to our final round of Perfect Match. The Shars, you're in the lead right now with $340. Lewis is with $220. Antonelli's with $100. We're not out of it because in this round, we doubled the stakes to $200 for a match as we hear the husband's love notes to the wives. So let's go right to the Antonellos.
Way to go.
Ben, how about your love note to Rocky?
My dearest Rocky, let's invite my family by for dinner, but do me a favor. Please don't make blank again. The last time you did, they hated it.
Pot roast.
Pot roast. Ben, what was your answer?
Gravy.
Gravy, no match. You're still inviting the family by for dinner. Let's hear your next line, Ben.
And please don't talk about blank at the table. You know it upsets them. Nothing.
Rocky?
Smoking.
Smoking. Ben, what was your answer?
I put your brother.
Oh.
Your brother?
Hey.
What's wrong with your brother, Ben?
He's a screw-up.
Oh, okay.
He is.
Let's go to the Lewis's now and hear Bill's love note to Delisa.
My dearest Delisa, because I work on jet engines, sometimes I imagine you are an airplane and I'm a pilot.
Now.
First, I'll get you up in the clouds just by touching your blank.
Delisa.
My breast.
Bill?
Yes, it is.
That's what he said. Sure enough.
All right.
Yeah. There's a match for you. Now, you're the airplane, he's the pilot. Let's hear the next line, Bill.
Then you'd get both of us a happy landing just by tickling me blank. Love, Bill.
Delisa?
Under my arms.
Under his arms. Bill, what was your answer?
Below the belt.
Below the belt. Yeah. We know what you meant there. No match. Leaves you at $420. We go to the Shars now, who have $340, and Frank, your love note to Bev.
My dearest Bev, I dreamed that you were so angry with me, you decided to punish me. My punishment began when you threw my blank right out the window.
Golf clubs?
Frank, your answer was what?
Radio.
Radio.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's right. Yeah, okay.
You're right.
No match, but you're going to punish him. Let's hear the next line.
Then you looked at me and said, no blank for 1 whole year. Love, Frank.
Bev. You need this for the game, Bev.
There go with sex.
Sex. Frank, what was your answer?
No, it was no racquetball. I love racquetball.
No racquetball. No racquetball, no match. That means the Lewises with $420. You're the champions. Antonello's $100. That's yours to take home. Thanks for being here. Shara's with $340. That's yours to keep. Thanks for being here. Lewis is $420. You're the champs. That means we throw in a bonus of $1,000. So make that $1,420. Congratulations to you. Thanks for being here, and thank you for joining us. Till next time, I'm Bob Goen for Perfect Match. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Our contestants will receive Sears Spring Summer Catalog, a spring catalog with over 1,200 pages of ideas. Call 1-800-453-7000. Rich, creamy Heat ice cream bars with crunchy toffee tidbits mixed right in. That's why you can't beat a Heat. The Jetson steel-belted radio, made with 2 steel belts for riding safety and durability. Roar with the Lions from Jetson. A member of our studio audience will receive Hitachi's FM/AM cassette recorder. Stereophonic sound provided by 2 4-inch speakers. The most desired features combined into this beautiful portable stereo from Hitachi.
There's disaster in the living room, chaos in the kitchen, and laughs in the lounge. Tomorrow night at 7 on It's a Living, followed by Ted Knight and Too Close for Comfort at 7:30. Tomorrow night here on 32 Alive.
Perfect Match is distributed by Lorimar Telepictures.
Come see food in a new light at Kingfish Restaurant. Kingfish serves up seafood light, bursting with freshness and flavor. Plump lobster tails, shrimp and scallops, whitefish, flounder and halibut, gently broiled to perfection. Chilled crab or shrimp cocktail, a simmer of soups. from clam chowder to oyster stew, and crisp, cool salads, piled high with tender shrimp or crab. Come see food in a delicious new light at Kingfish Restaurants.
I have 3 kids with 3 different colds. Sally's coughing, Jimmy's all stuffy, and poor Ben has coughing, sneezing, and a stuffy head.
Different kids can get different colds. That's why there's Pediacare with 3 different formulas. For Sally's cough, there's Pediacare 1. For Jimmy's stuffiness and runny nose, there's Pediacare 2. And for Ben's cold with all those symptoms, there's Pediacare 3.
Pediacare worked on all their colds.
Pediacare, because different kids get different colds.
You ever get the feeling an entire parade has marched over your carpets? Well, step right up to savings during the Hoover Greatest Sale on Earth. Save big on every Hoover cleaner. Deep cleaning uprights start at $69.99, and high-power canisters now as low as $189.99. Plus, Porta-Power help-mate and quick broom cleaners. So march on over to your Hoover dealer for prices you can't beat during the Hoover Greatest Sale on Earth.
Enjoy these huge Hoover savings now at Shiloh Reichs, Oxmoor, and Jefferson Mall.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7.